touchdown passes this year. He has 4, while Doug Williams has thrown a total of 10. If Arizona is to win tonight, Williams and Williams each must have a good night against the Oakland defense. It is in the top 5 in the league, led by defensive genius head coach Charlie Sumner. And do the Invaders love to blitz? They blitz linebackers. And as part of their game plan, they also blitz safety men. The Outlaws have to look out tonight. The Invaders just love to blitz. And sometimes the down linemen do their thing, led by their top sack man, Doug Browning. Oakland's alert defense knows a win over Arizona tonight, and the Invaders could be leading the Western Conference by Sunday night. They will have to blitz and hope that the Outlaws fail to pick up or exploit their blitzes. Meanwhile, on offense, their quarterback, Bobby Hebert, has thrown 18 touchdown passes. 7 of those 18 have been caught by premier wide receiver AC, Anthony Carter. So Oakland tonight hopes not to see Williams to Williams for the Outlaws, but rather Hebert to Carter for the Invaders. It is a balmy late afternoon in Oakland, California, where the Arizona Outlaws try to do something they've not done all year long, and that is to win a game on the road. As we told you, Oakland could be in first place in the Western Conference after tomorrow night. For that to happen, Oakland must win tonight, and Houston must be upset by San Antonio tomorrow afternoon in a battle of the state, who will kick off. And the deep man is Sean Faulkner, who takes the ball at the 10, across the 20, out and out near the 30-yard line, where it'll be 1st and 10 from there as Otis Brown puts him down. And Bobby Hebert will come out. Bobby Hebert, the quarterback, number 11, will have in the running backfield with him John Williams, 43, and Albert Bentley, 32. The wide receivers, Anthony Carter, 1, Gordon Banks, 88, and you can bet that you will see a lot of Derek Holloway, number 29. Doug Cozen, number 89, the tight end. Ray Penny, who has caught 4 touchdown passes as a tackle, lining up sometimes at tight end, is a left tackle. Dale Markham, 6'9", is a right tackle. Jeff Wiska, the left guard. Tracy Franz, the right guard. And Jim Leonard at center. First down from the 29-yard line. Bentley, the lone setback. And in motion goes John Williams. And this is Bobby Hebert to throw, throwing to Bentley, coming out of the backfield, across the line of scrimmage, and picks up 3 or 4 yards to about the 33-yard line. Defensively, they made some changes, Arizona. Carl Lorch remains your left end. Dave Tipton, your left tackle. But with the injury to Kit Lathrop and Mark Boobin, Motrandy Taylor will be the right tackle, and Mike Robinson just added to the roster, number 78, your right end. Your linebackers, Ed Smith, 56. Vic Koenig in the middle, 53. Jimmy Carter, 52. The left corner, Lance Shields, 22. The right corner, Carl Allen, 32. Bruce Laird, 40. Selwyn Drain, 20 are your safeties. Second down. Gillen now we see is in there as the middle linebacker, number 55, not Koenig. Mark the ball at the 33, second down and 6 to go. Eric Holloway has come in, flank to the left. Ball is handed off to John Williams out of Wisconsin, and Williams is close to a first down. Across the 35-yard line, Jimmy Carter is on top, and Bruce Laird down below. There is Frank KUSH. His team has lost 3 in a row for the first time since 1983 when he wasn't there. It is 3rd down and short. Tom Newton, who is a good, strong back, nearly 240 pounds, used to play for the Jets, comes in the backfield on short yardage. Charlie Sumner, the defensive genius in the National Football League now in his first year as head coach. 3rd and short. Small crowd here on a sunny afternoon. That is Williams as the flag goes down, getting the first down. But hold on, there's a flag. And as the flag goes down, we have a chance to tell you the officials. Ted Humphrey, the referee. The back judge is William Fetty. Head linesman is Stuart Ross. Dave Hedever, the line judge. The umpire, Tom Myers. Side judge, Woody Spencer. And Robert Rao is the field judge.
There is no foul on the play. The formation was legal.
Well, that's where they were looking at a illegal formation, and it didn't work. Jim, we know one thing, that Oakland is going to try to throw the ball deep. They feel they can against Arizona. The other thing we know about Arizona, what they're going to try and do, which they think they have to do, and that's blitz Hebert, but also blitz him with a safety, which would be Laird, number 40. In this position, he's not going to blitz.
First down from the 42-yard line. Interesting statistics on Bobby Hebert. We'll give you in a moment. Here's Hebert handing off to Bentley, and Bentley slips a couple of tackles and is finally brought down by Jimmy Carter. But he's picked up about 8 yards out to midfield. Bobby Hebert in the first 6 weeks threw 15 touchdown passes, 4 interceptions. Then came the news, or at least the rumors, he may leave the Invaders for the National Football League and a lot of money. Since those 3 weeks of rumors, he's had 3 touchdown passes and 8 interceptions.
Maybe his deal is kind of dwindling a little bit, but Bobby Hebert is a good quarterback, and I just don't know if he's really going to go end up in the National Football League. I think he'll stay right here.
Second down and a couple of yards to go from the 49-yard line. No score early on first quarter. And here comes Bentley. Bentley's looking for the first down. He's got the first down and more. They believe they can rush the ball against Arizona, which is 9th in the league against the rush. And they're doing a good job. This drive started at the 29-yard line.
Yeah, when you see Bentley run, he gets excellent blocking. He gets a great block from John Williams, number 43. You see him on the right of your screen. And then he also gets a good block on the outside by Wright, number 70, to tackle. When you see that hole, anybody can run in it, especially Bentley. You get him in the secondary, and he's gone.
Ball at the 40-yard line. Banks way wide to the right. He has caught the ball in 45 consecutive games, caught 4 last week. Anthony Carter's got single coverage wide to the left. Hebert there is looking for a screen and sets it up out here and has his man John Williams, and Williams has got the first down. Williams is dragged down by Carl Allen, number 32, as he gets inside the 25-yard line. Another first down for the Invaders, who are favored by more than a touchdown. And again, Arizona continues to have defensive problems.
Well, that time it looked like it was a blitz. We're looking at Koenig, who is a double inside linebacker. He's blitzing. When he does that, he takes himself right out of the play because the screen is back to the other side. Now all he can do is chase. John Williams gets a good block downfield, picks up the first down. They're inside the 25-yard line.
Banks way wide to the right. Human is in and is in motion, number 85, another wide receiver. And this is Bentley going again, and Paul, they're just ripping right across there. I know they've lost Kit Lathrop, and I know they've lost Mark Boobin, and they're 2 big losses on the right side of the defensive line. But Taylor and Robinson are not getting the job done.
You know, it's an amazing thing, but when you look at it, Jim, and you wonder why are the Oakland Invaders running with the football? Because they have Bentley and Williams in the backfield. But the other thing is because they have Anthony Carter and they have Gordon Banks and Derek Holloway, where the defensive secondary must respect those 3 wide receivers. They know they're not going to throw the ball to the tight end.
Now we see Darrell Wilkerson, 4-year veteran out of Houston, number 99, is in on the right defensive end spot. And here's Bentley. Bentley's got another first down. Bentley's down near the 5-yard line and dragged down there by Vic Koenig, a middle linebacker.
Jim, when you see a team run as well as Oakland's running right now, you've got to give all the credit to the offensive line. Just take a look at the blocking. Tracy Francis blocking out front, but Bentley cuts back in. And after he picks up about 7 yards, then the linebacker, the middle linebacker, Vic Koenig, finally hits him.
Ball at the 6-yard line. They've taken out the tight end Doug Cozen and brought back in Derek Holloway. So we have 3 wide receivers again in the scoreless game. And again, Banks remains the only wide receiver on the right side. Lance Shields is about 5 yards off him. On the near side, Holloway and Carter, and they're going to run the ball with Williams, and this time that's a good defensive play. You can see Jimmy Carter, and you can also see a flag went down on the play. Right side linebacker, Carter makes the stop. Holding is called, and that will set Oakland back.
You're down at the 6-yard line. You're running a running play and have holding on a running play. It's just tears the heart out of the coach, because now from a 1st and 6, you've got 1st and 16.
Ted Humphrey steps it off. Oakland has been penalized for 611 yards this year, 2nd in the league, and Arizona 520 yards. That's tough.
Jim, they took out Bentley. Now they've got 4 wide receivers in the game. Derek Holloway's in the backfield.
Usually Holloway will swing out in motion from this, but thus far he has not started and does not start. Now they get the ball for Carter, and he cannot get the ball at the 6-yard line. Back there defending him with him was Anthony Allen. And so it is second down from the 16-yard line. Drive began at the 29, at a first down at the 6, and Tracy Franz was guilty of holding, and now it's second down at the 16.
All right, let's take a look at the offensive line. Does Hebert have enough time? He sure does. Here comes Franz. Now he's blocking very well, and he makes the switch. He takes Lorch, and the blocking is there. But again, we're seeing Hebert throwing into double coverage. Anthony Allen's there, but there was a short man up front. Carter would have been out of bounds if he caught the ball.
Second down. Holloway, the man in motion, and Hebert hands off to Bentley, and Bentley's not going to make it again. Good play by a man up close, and that appears to be Ed Smith, the linebacker on the left side. Others put him down, but Smith was in there to mess up the play and bring up third down from just inside the 15.
Jim, the interesting thing about having the ball first and goal at the 6, and all of a sudden you have a holding penalty, it changes your whole offensive formation. Now what you're doing inside the 10-yard line, you have to switch and start doing things that you would normally do inside the 20-yard line, and it creates a problem for the offense.
You saw Penny has got 4 touchdown passes as a tackle lining of a tight end in his career. He is lined up but not eligible. He's pass blocking now on third down. Hebert feeds the ball, and touchdown. Derek Holloway catches the touchdown pass, and that is his 3rd of the year.
Well, you know, you've got Carter and Banks, but when you have Derek Holloway coming across the middle, and he does not fear any man, and Hebert really puts this is a strike because he goes right down the middle. Look at Holloway reaches. No problem. Anthony Allen was covering. He couldn't stay with him.
71-yard drive to make it 7-0, and Holloway, the 3-year veteran out of Arkansas, makes the catch. And now comes Novobojovic. Every time we see him, we try to pronounce his name again. And I said, Bojovic. He said, you got it. And he's got it. As the score is 7-0. 7:54 remaining to play. First quarter in Oakland, California. And the Invaders looking to climb near the top, if not to the top, the Western Conference.
And I noticed you didn't say little Derek Holloway.
His mother gets mad at me when I do that. And I promised him I wouldn't say that. Sorry, Mom. But I know how you feel about your son. All right. It is Lonnie Harris and Otis Brown deep. Harris, I didn't think he'd play today because of a hip problem, but he's out there playing and running with the football very well and across the 25-yard line to about the 28. And so now it'll be Doug Williams and company coming on the field, and you can see Harris a little slow to get up.
Yeah, that hip is bothering him. All right, now we're gonna see the touchdown again, and it is Anthony Allen, number 44, is trying to stay with Derek Holloway, and it's almost impossible. He's coming across the middle, but the most important thing about that pass is where the ball was put. It was put out front, where the defensive man did not have a chance.
Doug Williams has Reggie Brown 29, Kevin Long 33 in his backfield, John Missler 84, Al Williams 85 as wide receivers, and Mac Boatner 43 is tight end, filling in for Ron Wheeler, who is out with a hip problem. And here's Doug Williams to throw on first down, and he is going long on first down. And the ball is almost caught by Al Williams. Back there with him was David Greenwood, and the ball bounced up, and Williams had another chance but couldn't regain his balance to get the ball.
Jim, David Greenwood did not hit the ball. This ball hit Al Williams right in the hands. He just dropped the ball. They got the matchup they wanted. They wanted Al Williams on Greenwood. Take a look at the ball. Hits Al Williams in the hands. Greenwood, he doesn't know where the ball is, and the ball bounces back again. He didn't have a chance really the second time.
Don Hickman, John Stednick, the tackles, Tom Thayer, Alvin Powell, the guards, Jerry Sullivan, the center. It is second down 10, the ball on the 27-yard line. 7-0 Oakland. Better than 7 minutes to go first quarter. And their first running play, and Reggie Brown shows that he can still run and gets the ball across the 35-yard line. They told Paul and me when we were down in Arizona a month or so ago they had no speed in the backfield, but Reggie Brown has looked good. Defensively for Oakland, Monty Bennett 91, Tim Moore, who had his first sacks of the year last week, 92, Dave Browning 73, the front three, Carter 52, Plummer 51, Bentley 50, Shaw 58, the linebackers, and they'll be blitzing. McKeever on the left corner, 36. Derek Martin on the right, 24. Greenwood, 31, the strong safety. John Sullivan, 41, the free safety.
Reggie Brown told me before the game I had 100 yards when you guys did my last game. He said, I'm going to have another 100-yard game tonight.
Third down and short, and Kevin Long carries the ball, and I don't know whether he's got the first down or not.
With his continuous effort, he does.
Down at the bottom, you can see Dave Browning. And that is a first down. They'll move the sticks. And the clock is moving right along, Paul. This ball game is about 12 minutes old, and they've used almost 9 minutes of playing time already on that 71-yard drive by Oakland.
When you said you didn't know if he got the first down, take a look at Long right there. There is the pinch of Plummer's number 51, but once Kevin Long sees there's no hole, he just had the leg drive to pick up the first down.
Now Williams, the man in motion. Doug Williams still has the ball and throws it out of the backfield. Now, that's the tight end, Mac Boatner. He plays in the backfield, and with the injury to Ron Wheeler, he fills in at tight end, and now he is starting at tight end. Boatner, a 4-year veteran of Southeast Louisiana. That's what he's done thus far this year.
Well, this team will throw to the tight end. We're looking at Gary Plummer, the linebacker, and he had a great game last Monday night. But he is a physical football player. He's reading run or pass first. Now he sees the dump to the tight end, Boatner. He gets up and makes the play.
Ball is on the 49-yard line of Arizona. They trail 7-0. Long, the lone setback. And Doug Williams has been throwing on first down thus far. This time he does not. That is Long, and Long has a couple of yards and moves the ball into Oakland territory. Oakland pretty good against the rush. Number 2 in the USFL and 5th overall in defense. The reason why I guess, Paul, that Doug Williams has been going deep and throwing the ball is the Oakland defense is number 10 against the pass.
And we're seeing a change now of 5 players on the Oakland defense. 5 people go in, 5 come out.
Dr. Charlie Sumner, he said the defense is not yet that good. He said it's been good on occasion, but you got to be consistent to be rated good. But like Arizona, a team that's been amalgamated with another, merged with another. Arizona with Oklahoma, and here's Reggie Brown not getting anything at all. And of course, Oakland was merged with the Michigan Panthers. Reuben Vaughn, who just came in, number 77, made the stop. And now it is 3rd and long for the first time in the Arizona drive.
Well, let's set something up here. Arizona, we understand that they will try to run some traps and things inside. Even though we're seeing them run the football, Jim, they don't have that many running plays in for this game. They feel that they can pass on Oakland, but not necessarily short stuff either. They think they can go deep.
And if they run, they'll be audibilizing a lot. About 70 to 80% of the time. Clark is in. He's the man in motion, 42. Look out from behind. They get the ball across, and I don't know if it's enough for the first down. David Greenwood makes the tackle of Clark, who was the man in motion. And they're very close to a first down, and they may be going if they don't have it. Now they're saying they do have it. So move the ball down to about the 40-yard line. Seen 2 good drives here so far.
You're right. Here's the strong safety, David Greenwood. He is a great athlete. He's also the backup punter, and he punted for Michigan. But take a look at him. He knows that that's his man, Clark, coming out of the backfield. Didn't get fooled with the switch with the tight end. Stayed with the back, Clark, and made the tackle. But they did pick up the first down.
We are live from Oakland, and maybe 48 hours from now we'll know what the USFL is going to do after that big Monday meeting in New Jersey. Everybody, that's all they're talking about. The players are talking, the coaches are talking about winning the game, of course. Now here's a swing pass out to Reggie Brown. He's got a blocker in front of him. That is Thayer, who buries one man, or that is Sullivan, rather, and Brown scores. Sullivan put a block, and I mean a real block on Vito McKeever, knocked him flat on his back, and Brown carries the ball in.
Jim, you know what's the amazing thing about this play? This is a screen, a little slip screen, but the man that's out there is Sullivan, even though the blitz is on. You're going to see Sullivan, the only man to center. He's going to get a block on Vito McKeever. Brown down the sideline, stays in bounds, and it's a touchdown. But that's an excellent block. No one was there to cover Reggie Brown.
2:51 to go. Luis Sendejas comes in to try to tie the game up if he can. Rick Johnson, the backup quarterback, the holder. Whoops. And moving ahead like that, Alvin Powell, you wonder why on a kick that he is charging. But that's going to move it back and say Sendejas is an outstanding kicker.
Offense, number 73.
That's Alvin Powell. So now again, Sendejas will try to tie this game up. Beautiful weekend in the Bay Area, where a lot of the talk in the Oakland newspapers is about the inability to draw for the Oakland Invaders or the Oakland A's baseball team. A week ago Sunday with or I should say last Sunday, was 6 straight wins. They came home to play Sunday afternoon and drew less than 10,000. The only Sunday game that drew less than 10,000 in the major leagues last Sunday. And now Zendejas misses, and that makes it 7-6. So move back just 5 yards on the offside, and he misses. Doug Williams has thrown to Reggie Brown on the screen. We thought we had a tie score, but it's 7-6 of the year. His 7th touchdown scored. And now Luis Zendejas will have to kick off after missing the extra point.
Jim, look at 51 Jerry Sullivan. He's the only man that's out in the screen. And when you get it to Brown, he's going to block McKeever down the sideline. The rest of the defense, they're dropping off on pass because they were playing one-on-one coverage because of the blitz.
And Brown goes in after the great block by Jerry Sullivan. What a great block. He just buried Vito McKeever. McKeever never had a chance. Now back deep. Faulkner and Jordan. And Faulkner's got the ball. Look out. He's got some running room. And there's a saving tackle made as he gets across the 25-yard line to about the 35. 7-6 Oakland lead.
Stallions play the Memphis Showboats. The Stallions are the team to beat with one of the league's best records. See if the Showboats have what it takes. Live Friday only on ESPN.
Tonight, New Jersey running back Herschel Walker looks to maintain his record-setting rushing pace when the Generals take on Orlando. See the showdown live tonight.
Jim Simpson, Paul McGuire from Oakland, California. It is 7-6 Oakland. They've got the ball 1st and 10. We're in the first quarter, and the ball is at the Oakland 33-yard line. And Bobby Hebert led them on a 71-yard drive last time. That's John Williams, who goes out as a flanker to the right and now moves in motion to the left. And they give the ball to Albert Bentley, and Bentley's in a little bit of trouble, but does a good job and picks up a couple of yards. Tackle made there by Selwyn Drain, the free safety, number 20. Also in on the tackle, we see him for the first time tonight, Mike Robinson. He was a number 2 draft choice of the Browns in '81, played with the Breakers out of the University of Arizona. Not Arizona State, but Frank KUSH formerly coached, but Arizona down in Tucson. 2nd down and 8 to go. The ball on, well, make it 7 to go. The ball on the 36-yard line.
You know, one of the things we don't see that much with Oakland that they do is throw the ball to the intermediate routes to Anthony Carter, and he's open anywhere from 12 to 15 yards.
2nd and 7, short drop, get the ball. There's the, what were you saying? The ball is at the 40-yard line, shy of the first down. Carter tackled by Carl Allen, and that was about a 3 or 4 yard pattern, no more.
Well, this is just a short hookup. You see Carl Allen back up because he knows he's got help by the safety, so he can play tight. Anthony Carter gets a 4-yard gain. But once you get that corner to commit himself like that, then you're going to see Anthony Carter do that little hook, and he's gone.
Eric Jordan, who ran for 107 yards against Arizona last May. It was his 3rd consecutive 100-yard game at the time. He's been hurt a lot this year. Is back in the ball game, number 20. And that is Eric Jordan. He's got the football, and he may have the first down at the 47 8-yard line. He's got to get the ball between the 48 and 49 to pick up the first down. Bruce Giesling, reserve linebacker, number 58, made the stop.
If he makes it, it's going to be just by the nose of the ball.
Ball is, well, I think they're going to measure, Paul, and that's what they're going to do. We've got 40 seconds to go in a very fast first quarter, as both teams have been very successful running the ball against the other.
I don't think he has it.
I don't either. Okay, and he does not.
Now, wait a minute now.
Well, does he? He does.
By the nose of the ball.
Oh, well, right again. There's Charlie Sumner. Nice gentleman. Good defensive man. And, you know, when you specialize in something and then become a head coach only to find that your specialty isn't your team's strength, you begin to wonder. But as Sumner said earlier this week, never knew what it is to be a head coach. He can't get his hands dirty. He can't get down and coach the people. He can only tell people what to do and hope that they do. Here's Hebert on first down, and he's got time, and he delivers the ball over on the far sideline, and there's Gordon Banks, and make that now 46 consecutive games that Gordon Banks has caught a ball in the USFL. And it's first down. That's the most important thing, and move the ball inside the 35-yard line to the 33.
Key here is, first of all, that Hebert had all day to throw the football. The offensive line picked up everything and left Gordon Banks one-on-one on Lance Shields.
And suddenly the first quarter is over. Oakland 7-6 over Arizona. Jordan and Bentley remain the setbacks. John Williams on the sidelines. First down, and this is Jordan carrying the ball again. Gee, there's a lot of blocking over there. And he is finally knocked out of bounds across the way. Dave Tipton was there, and Carl Allen came up to help out.
Is that a surprise to you? Not to me at all. Take a look at Oakland. They are rushing the ball 49 yards. Arizona only 14, even though Arizona was running the football. 65 yards. The passing is even, but it's all in the running game. And we thought that Oakland, with their power as far as receivers are concerned, that they would throw the football, but they are running the ball very effectively.
Well, we've got someone hurt on the far sideline, and I just can't. It's Allen who was in on the play, I think. Carl Allen is the man who was hurt. And that should bring in Anthony Allen. No relation, number 44, to back him up. Let's see if they sent him in or Kim Anderson. Number
Kim
48
Anderson.
said Kim Anderson. He's on the right cornerback now. 6-year veteran out of Arizona State. Second down and 9 to go.
That's where I'd work right now. New man in the ball game. One-on-one on Anthony Carter.
Oh, what a way to get into the ball game. Now they're going to hand the ball off instead of John Williams, who's back in the ball game. Williams trying to sweep the corner. Bruce Laird pushes him out, shy of the first down, but inside the 40-yard line at about the 37-yard line.
The man that really strings this whole play out is number 56, who is Ed Smith, the linebacker. Now here's a stun on the inside. You see Tipton, 65, moving down. Lorch is there, but Gillen moves up inside, but Ed Smith is the guy, number 56, that you're going to see on the outside. He's the one that makes Williams move, and it takes two people to block him, and when that happens, he's going to get help from Bruce Laird and other people downfield and saves it from getting a first down.
Mike Robinson in at the right defensive end, and they brought in Anthony Allen as a fifth defensive back, taking out Gillen, a linebacker, on third down and about 4. Hebert puts the ball right on the money to Anthony Carter, and Carter's got the first down at the 15-yard line. And that's Anthony Allen that missed the tackle but held up Anthony Carter. First at the 15. Oakland leading by 1 early in the second quarter.
Jim, I said when you run intermediate routes with Anthony Carter, and especially if there's one-on-one coverage, he's going to be open. Take a look at this. Anthony Allen's going to be trying to cover Anthony Carter. When he hooks up, you don't see a white shirt yet. Where's the shirt? Now it comes into play, but he had already caught the football, and he also already got the first down.
Gillen comes back in as they go back to the standard 4-3 with 4 defensive backs. But Kim Anderson remains the right cornerback over there. And flags go down. It looked as though Tipton may have jumped and did not get back, and Hebert took the ball and scooted away as the flags flew.
Well, Tipton jumped, but he also made contact. You
That's
can
5.
jump as a defensive lineman and get back, but if you make contact, once you do that, that's offside.
Kit Lathrop, hurt in the Denver game a couple of weeks ago, is out for at least 6 more weeks. He had 8 sacks. And Lorch and Tipton, the veterans, are there, as Boobin is not even suited up tonight. He's got a bad knee. Looked as though Tipton was trying to make something happen. Luther Bradley, who used to play with his Arizona defense after the Houston game, he now plays with Houston a week ago, said the Arizona defense just doesn't seem to be putting out sincere
There is no
effort.
foul on the play.
Wait.
Down.
Wait a minute. Wait.
It's his second time
Now,
tonight.
this is wrong.
Well, let's
There's
see if
a
he does
foul.
make.
Take a look at 65 in your screen. Now, he crosses over, right?
Does he touch anybody?
They snap the ball. He's still offside when they snap the ball. Even though the offensive line didn't move, they don't have to move. That's offsides defense.
Holloway wide to the left and Banks to the right. Carter's not in there. Cozen, the tight end, 89, he is. And this is Eric Jordan. Oh, that's John Williams. No, that's John Williams. John Williams. That's the first loss, and they have him by face mask. That flag went down as they're pushing him down. They made a good play, and now Gillen is talking to one of the, no, that's Tipton, talking to one of the assistant coaches and putting a finger in his face. One of the assistant coaches on the Oakland bench. Tipton is really riled up.
Jim, it's a shame when you make an excellent play like this play here and stop him on defense, and you have to grab a face mask. Bentley is out front of Williams. Williams going to make a move inside, can't go there, so he goes back to the outside. That's Dave Tipton right there. He's got him by the helmet and by the face mask. He gets help, but that's too late. The flag is already in the air. Now this is when Dave Tipton pulls Williams down. That's when they get up and start talking to the coach.
First down inside the 15-yard line. 7-6 Oakland. They're driving for what appears to be another score. No one has stopped anyone yet tonight. Stan Talley and Case DeBruin can almost just take a seat there. The punters, they haven't been called on to punt. Carl Allen is still not back in. That's Kim Anderson on the far corner. Hebert, the drop, and out, and Mr. Banks has got his second of the night. A first down and goal to go. Working on Lance Shields, number 22, the left cornerback.
You know, Dave Tipton, the one thing that Kit Lathrop took away from this team when he left is some of the hustle by the other players. But look at Tipton now. He's being blocked, double-teamed by Markham on that side and Tracy France. But just take a look at it. He doesn't stop. He doesn't stop. And when he sees the ball release, he's going to make his turn and go try to find the receiver with the football. That's hustle.
Kim Anderson has switched to the left corner now. And let's see, Carl Allen is back in on the right corner, and Shields has gone out. Don Williams in with Tom Newton, the big, strong fullback, 240 pounds. And Newton is blocking for John Williams, and Williams is close to the goal line. And it'll be second down. Well, Trandy Taylor, I think, is down at the bottom of all that, number 91. There he's getting up. And Eric Jordan comes back in.
All right, let's take a look. We're looking at the middle linebackers now. That's 55. That's Gillen. He's going on, and he's taken on the center, Jim Leonard. You just got to stack it up when you know it's all coming towards you. You said that time you have Newton, the big fullback, blocking in there for Williams. Newton blocked out. Williams did the smart thing and cut back to the inside.
Holloway caught a 14-yard touchdown pass, and Braun caught a 39-yard screen pass at 7-6, and DeHaas makes the extra point. And now here goes Jordan into the end zone, and that's his second touchdown in as many weeks, and his third of the year. Last week it was a 1-yard plunge. This time he goes over from 2 yards out. Another good drive. Oakland this time.
He goes right over the right side over Franz and Markham. Take a look at the blocking right there. That's Newton going up in first, and then over the top goes Jordan. But the big fullback Newton is the man that really laid the way for him. That's easy. You know what's amazing? Albert Bentley, Jim, every time they get down by the goal line, they take him out.
He's the man who scored what proved to be the winning touchdown for Miami against Nebraska in the Orange Bowl. He's tough. He's good. But Newton is big and strong as in to add the extra point is Novovic. Sorry about that, Novo. 12:17 to go. We're in the first half in Oakland, California. Late afternoon, beautiful day, and for the Invaders, they look good at the moment, leading 14. Down the city of Oakland, remembering its World Series teams of the early 70s, remembering the Raiders and their great moments, and now the Raiders are in Los Angeles, and the Oakland A's are talking about moving to Tampa Bay or somewhere, and the town, sports-wise, is a little upset or depressed. Biovic to kick off. Ronnie Harris is not in there. Remember, we said he had a hip corner, so Alan Clark was back there with Otis Brown, and they watch it go out of bounds. So when we come back to Oakland, it will be 1st and 10, Arizona from the 20-yard line.
Having fun is the most important business at hand. The USFL, where football is still a game.
Outlaws have lost 4 in a row, haven't won a game on the road this year, and they're down by 8 now, 14-6, 1st and 10 from their own 20-yard line. Al Williams wide to the right, and Greg Anderson wide to the left. Al Williams starts in motion. Here's Doug Williams. And he's going to put it up for Anderson. Anderson in a foot race down there, and he simply takes the ball away from Derek Martin. Simply takes the ball away from Martin. He played it well, and Martin did not.
Boy, you're absolutely right. It was beautiful to see Anderson do what he did. He just waited on the ball, even though the ball was short. Doug Williams is trying to air this thing out. He's got the protection. There's no problem right now. And when he throws this out, Derek Martin turns around, and when he looks at the ball, Anderson is going to go up right behind him, jumps up, times it perfectly, makes the play. That is just beautiful.
Ball at the 30-yard line. How many times have you seen Doug Williams almost underthrow a ball instead of overthrow a ball? Al Williams goes wide to the right, or in motion to the right. Oh, they missed something there, and Doug Williams falls on the ball. That'll cost them 5 more as it continues to stack up for Arizona. A 5-yard penalty may have cost them the extra point that Zendejas missed. That would have given them a 7-all tie.
Doug Williams is just putting his hands up. Everybody be cool. What happened that time? I have to believe that the center, Sullivan, had the wrong snap count because the guards were pulling it and everybody else was moving, and the center never centered the ball.
First down, 15. The ball on the 35-yard line. There is another game going on tonight that will attempt to get the score. Well, we will have the score, and that is Portland down in Los Angeles tonight. They're starting about the same time. That's Kevin Long going way wide to the right on 1st and 15, and there. Oh, that's too bad for Anderson. He slipped and fell at the 20-yard line. Would have been a first down instead of the 2nd down and 15.
Doug Williams threw that ball just a little bit too soon, but the one thing Anderson did do that was perfect, he went down beyond the 20-yard line to get the first down, and had he turned and had that ball been on target, when he slipped down, it might have taken his head off.
Alan Clark comes in. Remember, the only other play that we called him on, he went in motion and caught the first down play. His number is 42. He is in the backfield. Missler has come back in. He is flanked to the left with Williams outside him on the line of scrimmage. Oh, gee, again?
They did it again.
Again? As Jerry taken a rap to the head or something?
I just don't understand, because the whole line is moving, including Doug Williams. They're all moving at the same time, and the center's not centering the ball, so I got to believe.
Offense, number 61.
This time I said Tom Thayer, but that wasn't the problem.
Well, take a look at now. You see, if everybody moves, take a look to the right and left of the center. Now, see, those people are moving. Thayer moves. Well, and
There's
Doug Williams
snap right
moves.
there.
Yeah, Doug Williams moves and Thayer moves. Now, whether he moved because Thayer did or not, I don't know. But Sullivan's not giving him the football.
2nd down and 20. Ball at the 40-yard line. First out the 30, now it's at the 40. Down the sidelines, and a foot race down there, and that ball is knocked away, intended for Al Williams, and a good job done back there by Vito McKeever. And it is 3rd down and 20. That's a tough situation to try to catch the ball over there anyway in that sunlight on that far side of the field.
You're exactly right, Jimmy. They're throwing the ball down, and when the receivers have to turn, they are looking directly into the sun. It didn't bother Vito McKeever at all, because he just stayed with the receiver until the ball got there, just turned and knocked the ball away.
This was a good drive until stalled by 2 consecutive false start penalties. They had a first down at the 31. Now they're across the 40, and it is 3rd down and 20 to go. Four wide receivers, and Williams with time gets the ball across the middle, and that's not going to be nearly enough. Alan Clark catches the ball, but it's not going to be nearly enough. As you can see, the man who made the stop back there was Oliver Davis, a 5th defensive back in on the nickel defense.
Oliver Davis.
And Paul, well, here comes the field goal kicking team out. Luis Zendejas is coming out. This will be better than a 50-yard kick. He's only tried one thus far this year from better than 50, and he missed that. This will be a 51-yard try to make the score, if he can, 14-9. On 51 yards out, he doesn't have enough. Doesn't have enough. 10:25 to go. The field goal is no good. Oakland stays on top by the score of 14-6, and they leader in the USFL among all the passers. He's slowed a little bit by injury, mostly. Hebert is number 3 and has thrown 18 touchdown passes, 2nd in the lead, and he's got a first down right here and an 8-point lead. 10:15 to go, 2nd quarter.
Jim, now Hebert's got his choice because they ran the ball so well. They're throwing the ball very well. Here they go running.
Bentley, and Laird does a good job. Laird did a good job, and Anderson makes the stop. Laird strung that play wide out, and it had to be cut back inside, and Bentley was met there by Anderson. We're trying to check it to find out why Lance Shields has been a starter for years down there in Arizona, and all this year the left cornerback is out, and Anderson, with Carl Allen back in, has switched the left cornerback spot. 2nd down. and about 7. Ball at the 38-yard line of Oakland. They have looked good tonight in their quest for first place in the Western Conference. San Antonio's got to beat Houston tomorrow night. Oakland's got to win tonight for them to get into first base. Here's Hebert. Hebert puts it up and long for Banks and has overthrown everybody by about 7 or 8 yards. And it is 3rd down and 7 to go.
Well, you asked about Lance Shield. Now Anderson is the man that took his place. He's on Gordon Banks. And when you watch Anderson in this drop, he's just waiting. He knows he has some help short. What he wants to do now is get deep. And when he sees Gordon Banks going deep, he just turns and runs. This ball's laid out way too far. Hebert really didn't have enough time to throw because they had a blitz on. Here
now we see
Lance.
Shields come in
Right.
as the 5th defensive back, so maybe they figure that Kim Anderson's just doing a better job in what Lance was doing. Now they take out Carl Allen and put Kim Anderson on the right corner and Shields on the left corner. They must like Anderson's work. He's filling in both sides. Here's Hebert being, well, he's going to be dragged down. And that looks like Mr. Tipton has finally done it. And for the 28th consecutive game, Arizona has come up with a sack, and that's a big sack on 3rd and 7.
You know why this thing worked real well? Because Bruce Laird from the safety position, Jim, he's going to come right up the middle. Just take a look at the middle of the field. He sees Bruce Laird, number 40, coming, so that moves him to the outside. He moves him right into the arms of Tipton, and even Bruce Laird is there to help out. But he's the man that caused the play.
6th sack of the season, and Stan Talley, who leads the league in punting, is back to kick the ball away. And Lance Shields is back there. Lonnie Harris, remember, as we said, started tonight but can't make it. He's hurting. That's a bad punt, but he may get a good roll. Let's see what happens. Gets a good roll, picked up by Lance Shields, who is hemmed in and get out of bounds.
Oh,
he does.
No way.
And he gets out of bounds, and there is no flag out of bounds as Shields is knocked into the Oakland bench.
Jim, there should be a flag here.
There is no flag. They say there is a flag. But anyway, we'll come back and straighten it out. 8:50 to go in the half, and it's 14-6. Oh, there's no flag, and so the ball is at the 39-yard line, even though Shields was pushed into the bench after he got out of bounds. First down, Arizona. Williams handing off to Reggie Brown, and Brown struggles for maybe 5 yards. It's 2nd down and 5. Let's call it 4 and 2nd and 6. Offense, they're trying to get something going with 8.5. So trying to change the tempo up here and get something going. 3 wide receivers. Here's Williams back for Al Williams, and nobody can pick it off. John Sullivan got a hand on it, and back there also is Vito McKeever.
Vito McKeever saying this. He's going to say to Sullivan, if you don't touch the ball, you don't get in the way. I've got an interception. They're coming right back to the line again. What they're trying to do is to keep the Oakland Invaders from getting the peep. Their 4 defensive linemen down in the game, but they got them in anyway.
Williams calling the play at the line of scrimmage. Big play, 3rd down, and long yardage to go, about 7, and he's going to get it. Whoop, drop the football. Drop the football. The ball was put right there for John Missler, and he couldn't hang on to the football when he was hit.
John Missler tried to reach in. You're going to see it. Just reach in and grab the ball, and he's going to get hit. He knows he's going to get hit. He's got the 1st down yardage, but watch this. See, he reaches in and tries to turn back to the outside. John Sullivan hits him.
And now Case DeBrune will kick the ball away to Sean Faulkner, who's standing back on the 15-yard line. $8:18 to go in the first half. Late arriving crowd. I would not call it a big crowd, but there's certainly a lot more people here than what started the game. Faulkner is not going to call for the fair catch at the 50. Oh, he dropped the football. And going for it, and I think picking up is Oliver Davis, number 21, who was there beating out Anthony Allen. Oh, it's 14-6 Oakland, and Oakland dodges the bullet as Oliver Davis gets the fumble back, but inside their own 15-yard line. 14-6, better than 8 minutes to go in the first half. And when the ball was dropped by Faulkner, Oliver Davis hopped on the ball. And that's been a couple of breaks for Oakland. Not only did they fumble the ball and get it back, but remember when they pushed Lance Shields with the forearm by McClanahan right into the bench? And that was not called, and they didn't get the extra 10 yards or 15 yards they would have gotten. Oakland has dominated the ball game on the clock, even though they only lead by a touchdown and an extra point. And with a 2-point play in the USFL, because they lead by a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. Hebert Puts it away, and that ball was almost intercepted by Kim Anderson. Intended out there for John Williams out of the backfield.
Jim, do you see Gordon Banks? He was standing on the 45-yard line of Arizona all by himself. Somebody bit, and Gordon Banks was gone, and Hebert doesn't see him. He goes downfield. Here's Hebert. He just throws his pass out. He's rolling that way. Did not look downfield for Gordon Banks. He's looking all the way to the outside. Here's where Anderson almost picks it up. He's throwing to John Williams with 3 people around him. Gordon Banks was downfield for the touchdown.
All right, Anthony Carter is far left. Holloway inside him, and Banks on the right side. On 2nd down 10. And Hebert to throw. Gets it across the middle. And that is for Bentley, and Bentley may have the first down on about the 23-yard line. With Jimmy Carter and John Gillen, a couple of linebackers hanging on to him, and Tipton got back there also. Back downfield, that is a first down, and marked the ball near the 24. This has been a game thus far of drives tonight. And the only people that have been stopped by themselves, and they have come up with penalties.
Now they go back to Anthony Carter.
You know, he only caught the ball twice last week.
They really don't throw the ball that much to him because everybody double teams him. They're sneaking over the double team him now, but they got him short.
And they give the ball off to Bentley, and Bentley made a good move at the line of scrimmage and has a good first down. Hanging on is Selwyn Drain, number 20, with a lot of help. But then Bentley made a good move right at about the line of scrimmage.
Albert Bentley, he's got to be wondering why he doesn't carry the ball down near the goal line, but look what he does out in the field. Albert Bentley, he gets some excellent blocking at the line of scrimmage. Now Anderson's going to be there, and also Drain. They both hit him right there, but he still picks up another 2 or 3 yards because Jimmy Carter, the linebacker, number 52, hit Bentley from behind and moved him forward.
Remember, Denver gained over 220 yards rushing against Arizona. And last week, Fowler alone of Houston gained twice what Houston usually averages. Well, Bentley said no place to go here. See you later. That's Ed Smith from behind, number 56. And that's a loss on the play, 2nd down and long.
Well, the play worked the time before, so they thought they come back and run it again. And that time, Ed Smith, the linebacker, as you said, got back to the outside and made the play.
Now we see Darrell Wilkerson, 99, and Mike Robinson, 78, both playing in that defensive front 4, with Wilkerson taking over for Lorch on the left side. So it is Wilkerson, Tipton, Taylor, and Robinson, the front 4, on 2nd down and long. Just about 10 to go. Here's Hebert back. Gets the ball out here. Oh, 3rd catch of the night. For Gordon Banks, steps out of bounds at the 40-yard line. First down, but a flag down back at the 39-yard line. And everybody's walking back, holding charged against the Invaders.
Jim, that time, even though Gordon Banks caught the ball, Kim Anderson, number 41, really slipped and fell down. I don't know if he'd have been able to make the play or not. There's going to be holding in the offensive line. They had a blitz that was on right there. I couldn't see who the holding was, but when you see Gordon Banks there catching the ball, Kim Anderson in his defense did slip down.
2nd down and 20. Lorch has come back in at left defensive end, and now Anthony Allen comes in as the 5th back is John Gillen, the middle linebacker, goes out.
They got the nickel.
Holloway and Banks to the right, Carter to the left. Less than 5 minutes to go in the half. Oakland by 8. Hebert puts it up for, oh, look at this, but they can't catch up to it. 2 of them. I think it was intended for Holloway, but Banks had a shot at it also, and it was lobbed over both of their heads.
You know what happened? Bruce Laird went up to hit Derek Holloway as he was coming out, and Derek Holloway just sidestepped and went downfield, and there was no one deep on Derek Holloway, but Hebert couldn't get him the ball. He's a little upset.
They've got 10-year difference in age, has something to do with it. Holloway quick at 24, Laird at 34, 14-year veteran, just was left standing there. 3rd down and 20 to go. Holloway and Carter again wide to the left, and Banks is on the right side. A little shell shock with those 3 wide receivers all in one team coming at you.
Makes you think a little bit, doesn't it?
It's not the run and shoot, but they're awfully good, I'll tell you. There's Hebert. He's got the time, puts it over here for Banks, and overthrows Banks at the 44-yard line. And now it is 4th down. And again, Talley, the leading punter in the league, will have to come in and punt it away.
Amazing thing again is Hebert, and he's upset, but he threw the ball too soon, number one. And the other thing, he did have Gordon Banks open. Gordon Banks slipped just a little bit on his turn, but he was still open downfield for the first down.
Lance Shields steps back inside his own 20-yard line near the 15 as Talley, good kicker, big man, 6'5", will kick it away.
They're going after it. Now,
that's a good punt. Lance Shields back at the 13-yard line. Oh my. He finds himself still on his feet and gets across the 25-yard line to the 26-yard line.
Jim, John Lewis, number 68, does not play that much, but when he blocks, he can sure block very well. He just nails, I think that's Junior number 56, and puts him on his back.
4:35 to go. First half live from Oakland, and it is Oakland 14 and Arizona 6. Jim Simpson, Paul McGuire. We're in Oakland, California, where Arizona will try to get back with a good drive of its own. They stopped themselves last time, remember, with 2 motion penalties. They had a first down at the 16-yard line and wound up back at the 26-yard line and missed on a 51-yard field goal. Ultimately,
just go back to throwing some shorter routes and not worry about going deep. It seems like Doug Williams and Hebert are going deep all the time.
Well, they give it to Reggie Brown, and he gets nowhere. It's a funny thing that they try. We all know that Doug Williams has a big arm, Paul McGuire, but we also know that Arizona's not blessed with great wide receivers. So why go long when you don't have the wide receivers of the caliber of Holloway, Banks, and Anthony Carter?
You're absolutely right, because Al Williams is really the only wide receiver they have. He's the only wide receiver that's caught a touchdown, isn't he?
That's the active, on the active roster, he's the only one. Anderson has not, Lonnie Harris has not, Missler has not, Al Hill hasn't even caught a ball. Wheeler's caught 3 touchdown passes, a tight end.
But he's not playing.
Wheeler's hurt. There's Clark in the backfield, and Clark's going to make a good run out of this, and that's a good defensive play across the way over there by number 52, Thomas Carter, the linebacker on the left side. And now there's a fight going on downfield and a flag going up. You can see Oliver Davis down there, and I missed the man down there with him. I think it was Tom Thayer, a guard who was all the way downfield.
Is this the old double foul?
You mean nothing?
Yeah. I hope not.
Well, we shall hear in just a moment from our referee, Ted Humphrey. Once he talks things, that's Humphrey, number 30 there, talking things over. And now he will tell us.
Okay.
That's one. And that's the other.
Defense.
Now wave your arms like that. That's right. We got it. Nothing happens. Oh, they'll move the ball down.
Well, the game was going a little bit too fast, Jim, and this slows it down a little bit.
Third down still. And no first down coming up. Reuben Vaughn started on the field. They called. Now they send him back out on the field. Plummer started on the field. He comes back out. Tim Moore comes out as the nose tackle, and they're putting in Reuben Vaughn in his place on third down and short. Greg Anderson has come back into the ball game, and he was wide to the left. But not a running ball club, Arizona. Not very successful, so you would assume that Doug Williams is going to throw. Although Clark had a good run last time. He is going to throw. And he puts it out here, and there is Clark, and Clark better get ahead. He does. He gets a first down. He danced around for a while at about 9 yards, 1 yard shy of the first down, then moved ahead, and Oliver Davis put him down.
You know, Clark does something real well for a back coming out of the backfield. He went up to Oliver Davis, who is the defensive secondary man, and ran into him, then bounced off to the outside. What it does, it mobilizes the defensive player. When it holds him, he just goes to the outside. He's open. They get a first down.
First down at the 43, New Jersey and Orlando, Monday night at 7 o'clock, and I guess by that time we'll know whether the USFL, spring or fall or whatever, because there are big meetings in New Jersey on Monday. First down. And Williamson will look out from behind as he throws down long, and that ball is almost picked up by Vito McKeever, intended for Al Williams. It is second down, and again Doug Williams is going very, very deep, and that was outstanding coverage by McKeever.
Second time for McKeever. Now the sun doesn't affect anyone, but Vito McKeever twice, if you're throwing over there twice and twice he almost intercepts the ball, I think I'd go the other way and go left now.
Second down and 10 to go. Speaking of the meetings in New Jersey on Monday, Paul, what a shock after being with Don Klosterman of Los Angeles last week. when he said, I think we've got a buyer for $10 million, and all of a sudden Foster makes an announcement this week that they may disband the Express.
I just hope that doesn't happen. I don't think it will. And I still believe it. I've always have. It's going to stay in the spring.
We shall see. Look out, the blitz is on. That's what we're talking about. Williams gets away from one man, but he can't get away from him again, and finally is put down by Monty Bennett. But the blitz was on.
That was Snipes, number 59, the linebacker, the reserve linebacker comes in to take a look at the left of your screen. He's going to come in. Williams just sees him at the last second, ducks away from Snipes. But Monty Bennett is going to end up with it. Vaughn is there, number 77, moves him to the inside, and there is Monty Bennett, 91. He makes the tackle, but all due to the fact that Mr. Snipes, number 59, was there.
Look there, Los Angeles talking about them. They may disband Monday. Right now they're beating Portland 14-3, fresh from their 51-0 loss to Denver last Saturday night. And Steve Young, their quarterback, a thigh injury, is not playing at the moment for the Express. He's out of the game. Third down, and a long way to go, about 19 yards. And you know Doug Williams will go up top, and he puts it over there, and look, better stay near the first down marker, and does. That is Al Williams. He almost peeled back and lost the first down. But it was 3rd and 19, and they pick up 20.
We're coming up to the 2-minute right now, but just this is a great throw by Doug Williams to Al Williams. And you said at the beginning, the combination of Williams and Williams must click in order for Arizona to win. Watch this throw. Hits him right in the numbers. He picks up the first down. Al Williams, with that little move turning that way, almost gave the first down away.
2 minutes to go. First half, Oakland, California. Oakland leads Arizona 14-6. Tom Mees will be here with a feature on Chuck Clanton of Birmingham. Why not? He's only intercepted the ball 11 times, returned it nearly 18 yards every time he's intercepted one. He better be made a feature, and is tonight. That's Boatner, the man in motion, and going again short. This time a defensive man fell down, and there's another first down at the 30-yard line as Anderson makes the catch.
Jim, he's got all kinds of time, but one thing that Doug Williams has done in this drive now, he's not trying to go deep. He's taking the 15-yard patterns. He's looking out here to Anderson. Derek Martin does fall down, but the blocking is there. There's no one even close to Doug Williams. Look, you're going to see Derek Martin, 24, go down. Anderson gets it, turns back upfield, tries to get out of bounds, but he doesn't do that.
It is natural grass. There's been no rain or heavy dew, but a lot of folks have been slipping tonight. There goes Boatner in motion again. Oh, lost the football, did he? Or was that intended to be a quarterback draw? I don't think so. I think he kind of bobbled the ball and just went ahead with it. Agree or disagree?
Well, I'm going to have to see it again because he's taking a timeout, Doug Williams, but it looks like, does he bobble a ball here because the offensive linemen don't seem to move? No,
that's a quarterback draw, isn't it?
It is a quarterback draw. But he picked up this yardage on his own because no one blocked anyone.
6 yards he got, and with 1:23 to go, they've got the ball at the 24-yard line. Second down and 4 to go, and it is 14-6 Oakland. And Doug Williams is talking with the folks along the sidelines across the way. That's Rick Johnson on the headphones upstairs. Frank KUSH with his hand to his mouth. We said Arizona trying to win its first ever game on the road in 1985. By the way, the draft is coming up on Tuesday. If they'll fold or stay or whatever, at least then on Tuesday, the NFL will know whether to try to draft some of these UFL players or not.
I might have had that meeting next week from Monday.
That's Long sprinting to the sidelines on second down and short. Oh, look at this. And it's batted away. He was trying to hit Anderson, who had gotten the inside position on Derek Martin, but the ball never got to him. And it's third down.
Yeah, Doug Williams only took, 3 steps back, and he's waiting for Anderson, and here comes Shaw, number 58, the linebacker. Remember, he's the man that hit Neuheisel last Monday night, right here on ESPN in the end zone. That was Shaw then, and it was Shaw again there. Shaw can blitz.
Third down and 4 to go. Missler's come back into the ball game. He goes wide to the right. Williams is outside him, and Greg Anderson comes on the left side. The first clock can slip out of the backfield as a 5th receiver if they want. And here's the ball for Anderson. Oh, he almost made the big catch at the 1-yard line. Right with him was Derek Martin. Almost the big catch at the 1-yard line. And it's 4th down.
Jim, that time they took Shaw. They put in Snipes, number 59.
Doug Williams is hurt.
But watch Snipes here, Jim. He thinks he's going to do what Shaw did, and when he does, watch what happens. You come right across, and then that is, I think that's Clark who is the half. No, that's Boatner.
Number 4,
the tight end that came back in the block and just hammered Snipes, and we've got Doug Williams down.
Down and was holding his head. I don't know whether he just took a rap to the tummy or whether it's something much more serious than that. But he held his head, and they're holding on to Doug Williams, and they are looking down below his waist in the knee ankle area. We cannot see, but he is hurting.
All right, Jim, we're going to take a look at it now. It is his left knee that they're looking at. Let's see what happens. You see him, Boatner picking up Snipes there and coming to the inside. Oh, the helmet right in the knee, Jim, with the leg planted. You can see it right in the right hand bottom of your screen. Doug put up his hand and said, hey, that's all right. I think he's going to be all right.
I think so. You know, when you get hit, you know better than I. I've seen your knees with those big, long scars you've got.
They're cute, aren't they?
When you get hit in the knee, all kinds of bad things go through your mind before you really know what's happening.
That's right after you get sick to your stomach.
Oh. 4th down, and Zendejas, who tonight has missed a 51-yard field goal try and an extra point. As Doug Williams goes off, will try a field goal here of 41 yards, and he is 3 for 4 in this range. Trying to get within 5.
Isn't that nice to see Doug Williams walking off on his own?
Oh, boy, you bet. Zendejas from 41 yards out. This has got more foot, and it hits the goal post and bounds down. He had everything except get through the goal post.
It did get through.
It did. So take it up to 9. Look at this.
It's a trick shot, Jim. Right off the side of the goal post. Watch the left-hand goal post. The ball's going to hit. The officials are all looking up. And when it hits, it's going to just drop right inside. If it had hit it square, it wouldn't have. It goes back into the inside. That's what it looked from up here like it didn't go in, but Zendejas knew.
Oh, he had it all the way.
Yeah, he said, I'll take it any way I can get it, not had it all the way.
1:09 to go. It's a good ball game, 14-0. Halftime, remember, Tom Mees around with all the sports news of the day, and a look at 11 interception, 17.7 yard per interception return. Chuck Clanton of the Birmingham Stallions. This is Jordan at the 5-yard line, the 6 actually. 20. Uh-oh. Look out, look out, look out down the sidelines, and he gets a good return and is bumped out of bounds at the 44-yard line, and we have another fight.
Well, Sean Faulkner, number 28, is going to hit someone at the end, but the only problem was Jordan already went out of bounds back at the 44-yard line, but he kept on running. So when you keep on running, the defense, naturally, they're going to hit you, and when they hit him, they hit Jordan, all of a sudden, Sean Faulkner, number 28, gets into play. Watch it. He's coming up the block. He really doesn't have anybody to block right there. Gets a piece. That's all right. But you're going to see Faulkner now. He's knocked out of bounds by Zendejas there. He knows he's out of bounds. Now he comes back, and he's going to get hit by number 24, Bryant. And then here comes Faulkner saying, hey, don't hit my man. That's a lot. That's just dancing, Jim. They're not doing anything.
First down, 44-yard line, 1:02 to go in a half. Bentley and Williams are the setbacks. Ball is thrown out here, and Holloway gets the ball down across the 50-yard line. That'll use up a lot of time. As you can see, the clock ticking away for the first half. Oh, look at this, a little shove there by Holloway. Frank KUSH looking on.
Jim, I don't know why the Invaders are in great field goal position or great field position. They've got 3 timeouts. Why they don't use one?
I have no idea. 35 seconds to go. And a long count at the line of scrimmage on 2nd down short. And he's going to throw short to Carter, and Carter will get out of bounds. He stops the clock with 27 seconds to go.
Jim, they lost over 20 seconds on the clock, and they have 3 timeouts. With the ball going out of bounds, now they take a timeout.
You had that great vision.
I'm sitting here very quiet because I'm trying to figure out why. Zendejas, we told you, is a streak field goal kicker. He makes them consecutively, like he made his first 3, and then he missed 3 in a row. Then he made 7 in a row until he missed one last week in the first quarter of just 33 yards. And he made 1, then he missed the first tonight, and he's back. So right now the streak is not in effect.
But he's showing some consistency. Make 1, miss 1. Make 1, miss 1. Here they go.
First down, 41-yard line. Final 25 seconds. Hebert back and throwing very deep. Look at this double coverage, and still Anthony Carter had the best chance of the 3 back there to make the catch of the ball.
Well, you know, he throws this ball. I've seen him do it game after game, and he throws this ball into double coverage with Anthony Carter, and he, honest to God, thinks he can catch the football. I don't understand it. Here he is now, he's setting up the throw, and he's just laying the ball up and getting out of it to see what happens. But look at the double coverage downfield. You've got Drain down there, you've got Lance Shields down there, and Anthony Carter almost makes the catch. But they've got other people where there's single coverage. You had plenty of time. There's 21 seconds. You still have your timeouts. Throw some short stuff. At least get in the field goal range and get that field goal back.
Oakland leads by 5 here in the last 20 seconds of the first half. There's Hebert on second down, gets the ball out short. Robert Bentley better get out of bounds. He gets out of bounds to stop the clock at the 32-yard line. And that used up 7 seconds or 14 seconds to go.
All right, now if you throw quick to the outside, because they are giving Anthony Carter on one side and Gordon Banks on the other side at least an 8 to 10 yard cushion. If you throw those real quick short outs, you can get 3 more plays in.
Ball is at the 32-yard line at the moment. Big games tomorrow, remember. Houston at San Antonio, because Houston's got the lead in the West, but Birmingham is the hottest team in the league. They are 7-2, and they're going on down to Jacksonville tomorrow to meet old Luther, Mike Rozier, and all that good group of folks. Third down and a couple of yards to go. There's Hebert throwing, and the ball is caught and put down right at the 19-yard line by Kim Anderson. It's the 4th catch by Gordon Banks. And there are 8 seconds to go, and they're asking for timeout. This is going to bring on the field goal team, and that means Novo Bujovic.
Now, I'm going to tell you, Jim, with 8 seconds, they still have time for one more play.
Well, apparently they're going to take it because Hebert's just come to the sidelines, and John Williams has started off the field and is now directed to go back onto the field. Running back.
Jim, here's a shot where you really can't waste a lot of time backing up. So what you must do is throw that real quick pop, either breaking it towards the middle of the field or a quick post to the post and corner. So, but you can't sit back there and wait for somebody to get open, because you're going to run out of clock. There's only 8 seconds. So it's got to be a quick pass.
Quick pass, and everybody run downfield calling timeout.
That's right. Well, what you do is
stop.
You tell a referee, what Hebert should do now is you tell a referee right now, as soon as this pass is completed, I want you to turn around and I'm going to call timeout. Don't leave me.
Yeah, look for me. The situation is the ball is at the 32. It is 3rd down and 2, but there are 8 seconds left in this first half. Good first half. A couple of good drives, and one of the heartwarming things is Doug Williams went down hurt but got up and apparently okay. They've had enough knee problems at Arizona. There's Frank KUSH. 22 years at Arizona State.
We've got a red flag down.
For what purpose?
To see if that pass was caught.
Well, I'll be a son of a gun. I thought there was no doubt about it, but of course we're screened because he went down to the ground with his back to us from where we are. But I thought it was a catch. The red flag, for those who do not know, they'll take a look at a replay and see whether or not he actually caught the ball. They're talking upstairs. Referee Ted Humphrey is the man who's a designated red flag man looking at the replay. And let's see if we can tell. Have we got a gentleman? Because maybe we can tell.
There's Frank. Frank is saying, do we have it or don't you have it?
Okay, here we go.
All right, Hebert, it's going to be thrown out. And Frank's looking at the replay along with us. And here comes the ball.
I can't tell. See, Anderson's shoulder gets in the way.
So when you see that replay, and that's the only replay that they can go with, he says the play stands.
Because I can't tell any difference.
It costs you your final timeout, Arizona. Because you can't make it. If you can't see it from that replay, there's no way that you can make it. So you've got to take the official's call.
But with 8 seconds to go, they don't mind losing the timeout. What they'd like to have is be upheld and have that ball brought back. And apparently they're going to take another look at it. I like this. I like it, you know, when there's obvious misjustice done, and here they can't change it, I do not believe.
The play will stand as ruled.
You
got to, sure.
Charge to Arizona, their 3rd and final timeout.
Okay.
That's the only way that the call can be made, because of the replay that we have of that particular play shows and you're absolutely right. Kim Anderson had his shoulder in the way. There's no way that referee can take a look at it and make a judgment on it. So he has to go with what they say on the field.
Now I want to see if they do what you say. Bobby Hebert get the pass away very quickly.
It's got to be a quick pass.
He backpedals around it all. He can use up 6 or 7 of those seconds. 8 seconds altogether are left.
Because you want to at least get the 3 out of here. Oh, you got Anthony Carter.
Here it comes. And he's got the time, and there's the throw, and Banks is out of bounds with his 5th catch. And that's going to be good enough for Bojovic to have a clear shot with 3 seconds to go to make this a 17-9 ball game. Bojovic already on the field.
Imagine, Jim, when they let over 20 seconds go off of that clock, and they still have 2 timeouts. It doesn't do them any good at all to carry them into the locker room. Yeah, they would be down here inside the 9-yard line, and here goes Hebert. He's looking for something quick to the outside. I thought he would throw the pass a little bit sooner than that. Lorch is there. They're all in his face, but he gets the ball away. They get the 1st down, but they're run out of time. They have to kick the field goal.
Instead of about 21 seconds left, they've got 3 seconds left, and Bojovic will try the 25-yard field goal. Noble puts it up, and it is perfect. And time has run out. Oakland scores on the last play of the 1st half. Remember, Tom Mee standing by with that special feature on Chuck Clanton of Birmingham, plus all the scores in the sports news of today. Our score at halftime: Oakland driving for the Western Conference lead, leading Arizona 17-9.
Albert Bentley, 40 yards in that drive, and later from the Arizona 14, Bobby Hebert, his old Michigan teammate Derek Holloway. Nice grab, 7-0 Invaders. Arizona looked impressive on their first drive as well. Swing pass from Doug Williams, coming out to the right flat to Reggie Brown. Look at the blocking that Brown gets in front of him. Brown tight ropes it down the sideline for a 39-yard touchdown. PAT no good, so Oakland led 7-6. Second quarter, Oakland's 2nd touchdown. Running back Eric Jordan goes over the top from 2 yards out, made it 14-6, and a field goal by Novo Bojovic on the last play of the 1st half has given the Oakland.
Look at total yardage now. It's not that far off. 210 to 180.
Counting ball. Clark will watch it, pick it up at the 9-yard line.
The ball carrier.
Clark is going to be pulled out. Whoop. Yep, he's going to be pulled out. Fine play there by number 96 of the Invaders, Carl Sullivan. And it looks like Doug Williams is coming back on the field. Remember the pop from the helmet he got to his left knee. He is apparently all right and is coming back to play.
Sullivan's running off, holding his arm. Clark almost pulled his arm out of the socket.
Not excellent field position. The ball at the 16-yard line. Al Williams, 85, comes to this side. And Greg Anderson, 89, goes to the other side. And Reggie Brown sets up as a flanker. Kevin Long, the only setback. Long count by Williams is going to throw, and it's to Al Williams at the 21, 22-yard line. And that'll be a gain of about 5 and 2nd down 5. They're praying down there.
Vito McKeever
saying, hey, he didn't catch that ball. Now they're saying what? He did not catch the ball.
Vito was right. Vito knew it right from the beginning. Now the one official, his back was to it. Here comes Al Williams out, and it's a quick pass, and the ball comes down. He's down on the ground to get the ball. Look between his legs. There's the ball. And Vito sees it. He knows.
And he prayed, and his prayers were answered.
That's right.
2nd down and 10 from the 16-yard line. Anderson right and Hill to the left. Oakland showing blitz, but they're not blitzing. Ball is thrown out here to Reggie Brown, and boy, that's a good play there, made by John Sullivan, the free safety. 3rd down and long.
Jim, and you said it right. That was an excellent play by John Sullivan, because not only did he make the tackle, but he was getting blocked at the same time. He stayed with it, knowing he was going to get hammered.
They take out Roy Bentley and put in the 5th defensive back. Mistler and Clark are in there. But now they can set up 4 wide receivers if they want, and Boatner's the other one. They got a bunch of folks they can throw to, and they can catch it. And everybody's going out except Boatner. And they put the ball. Oh, it's up for grabs, and not. Did they get it or not? No, I don't think it's an interception by Sullivan. Ball off the hands of Williams, went high in the air. Sullivan, I think, got it as the ball hit the ground.
Well, John Sullivan says I had it, but I think he knows, or he'd have been really arguing a lot more, that this was not an interception. All right, they're throwing the ball to Al Williams. Vito McKeever, 36, is covering him. A little push off by Al Williams. Vito McKeever comes in. The ball hits off of Al Williams' arm. Now here's the question: does the ball hit the ground?
Yep.
Yes,
Sure
yes.
And so KUSH de Bruin will kick the ball, and barring a turnover, Oakland will have outstanding field position. Faulkner, the man standing on his own 43 already without a return. And they're rushing it, and he's going to have to run with the football, and he may get the first down, and he may not, and he's not going to. Run out of bounds about the 25 by Vito McKeever. The rush was on. De Bruin felt the ball would be blocked, and so he ran it out of bounds, and Oakland takes over.
Rich Dixon, number 55, was coming up along with David Greenwood, got caught in here. It was a high snap, but KUSH de Bruin figured he can't get rid of it. There's Rich Dixon, number 55. You'll see Vito McKeever chase him down. It's a good play by KUSH de Bruin because it could have been a block punt for a touchdown. But Vito McKeever right there would not let KUSH de Bruin get out of bounds. And along with number 80, Wes Howell, another wide receiver that was activated for the game, they knock him out of bounds. The ball inside the 25.
Best break of the night, not a turnover, but the best break of the night for either club. Williams doesn't get much. A couple of yards only. Holding on to him is Darrell Wilkerson, playing at this moment the right defensive end. And now in comes Anthony Allen, and they take out the linebacker, figuring that on 2nd and 9, Bobby Hebert will go to the air.
And John Williams comes out, and Jordan goes in, number 20.
Banks, who had a good first half, wide to the right. Carter to the left. Holloway in motion. And Hebert back to throw. Boy, does he have time. Now puts it for the end zone, and there it is. Caught, touchdown, Bentley.
Jim, when you see Bentley comes out of the backfield, and he and Derek Holloway are going down, they almost ripped Derek Holloway's shirt off him. He couldn't understand why there wasn't holding downfield, but Bentley breaks loose because they were both in the same position and goes on by. But this throw by Hebert is right on target, over the defensive backs and right into the hands of Albert Bentley. Here's the play. Look at this, a perfect pass. Just no chance for the defense to even get near it. That's Smith, number 56. Ed Smith, the linebacker, trying to stay with Bentley, could not do it.
Jovic to add the extra point. Bobby Hebert has just won his 20th touchdown pass of the year. Jovic adds the extra point, but a flag is down, so hold on, and let's just see whether or not Arizona was offside or what. Ted Humphrey will sort it out. There's Bentley. That is not his first touchdown catching the ball. He has a 33-yard touchdown.
Encroachment. Defense.
They'll refuse
number
that.
44. Penalty would be enforced on the kickoff.
All right. 12:33 to go. Third quarter. De Bruin couldn't get the kick away. Dixon ran him out of bounds, and on the second play, Bentley caught the scoring pass. And it's 24-9.
Pace when the Generals take on Orlando. See the showdown live tonight.
Jovic will kick off again. Arizona will try to get something going again. He kicks away from Otis Brown, who picks it up. Oh, he went down, but gets back up. And we'll get back to about the 15, 16, 17-yard line. And again, the kick return men, there's a flag thrown down. The kick return men did not get the ball back to the 20-yard line. Will this be a break here for Oakland or for Arizona? A flag went down after the play, and Ted Humphrey, the referee, steps in.
Well, it's against Arizona because their offensive line with Sullivan, they're going all the way down to the goal line. That's the only way I think it's going to be against Arizona. Yeah.
Personal foul.
Oh, sure.
Receiving team number 44.
The
First
question
down.
is, Anthony Allen, why? The ball had been gotten back to the 16-yard line, and maybe Frank KUSH is asking the same thing. Why put us in a hole?
Oh, he's not a happy man.
The play was over back at the 18-yard line, but they'll move the ball back to the 9-yard line, and we'll start again from there.
Well, now you got problems again. Do you try to run it out of here? And
They don't run well.
They don't run well, and you don't want to try and run throw deep.
They're throwing to their backs.
That's what you want?
Well, I'm just wondering if we're going to do it. No, he's going to hand the ball to his back. And Reggie Brown doesn't get much across the 10-yard line, maybe 2 yards, and that is all 2nd down and 8. And we've got another Arizona man slow in getting up, and it's Boatner, who's starting at tight end tonight, and he is still down on one knee.
All right, let's watch David Shaw, number 58, who's the linebacker now. Is that Boatner he's on? They just go down the line. It is Boatner. And Boatner's going to get hit from the backside right there where they bend his legs over behind him. Thomas Carter, number 52, the linebacker, hits Boatner in the back of his legs. He never sees him coming, and Boatner is limping.
Oh, limping up to the line of scrimmage, as you can see, where he's playing tight end tonight. 2nd down and 8. They're showing blitz with Sullivan up there, but the blitz is on. Shaw was blitzing, and now they get the ball to Al Williams and just overthrew it, and another flag goes down. Shaw was blitzing from the left side. The penalty flag was thrown at the 25.
But I think there's going to be a holding penalty or a legal check on the defense, and maybe 51 Plummer.
Holding. Defense, number 53. First down.
Missed it by 1. Now I'm trying to find out who number 53 is, because they don't have a number 53 on the
They don't have a 53, so I'm going to tell you it was Plummer that was holding. 51.
First down, moves the ball out to the 15.5, call it the 16-yard line. There is Plummer.
He was holding Reggie Brown trying to come downfield.
11-12 to go, 3rd quarter, 24-9, Oakland leads. On count, but Williams still has the ball, puts it up. And this is for Missler, and the back there with him was John Sullivan. He was the deep man, and McKeever was the up man. And again, Williams this time was throwing into double coverage.
Dave Browning, we haven't really called his number tonight, or his name tonight, number 73. We're watching him work on the outside. That's Don Hickman, and we're going to see why we're not calling his number, because that is a whole lot of holding.
You know, Paul, last week against Houston, in losing, Arizona picked up 409 yards and lost 33-17. They're not having that kind of production tonight.
No, and again, we're seeing in this second half, Jim, Doug Williams trying to throw the ball deep down the field instead of looking. Just start throwing to your back so you can bring some of those safeties up.
They're blitzing again. Look out. Here's Shaw, and the ball is up for grabs again and falls incomplete.
No one touched Shaw, and he came from the left-hand side of the defense.
That Shaw, is that Snipes? 58-59. I thought it was Shaw at first.
No, that's Snipes.
That's Snipes. Angelo Snipes, 59, not 58. Let's look.
Jim, they're coming from all sides. We're looking at Brownie again. There's Bentley, but look at Brownie. Now he's trying to slap down Hickman's arm so he can't grab him. Look, he's still got him right by the shoulder pads.
It is 3rd down and 10 to go. Well, they'll have to give it up again, and Oakland's offense has been outstanding tonight. There's Doug Williams, and he's going deep again, and look at this. Oh, this is a foot race here. And Greg Anderson is pinning himself along the sidelines. That's the only route he thought he could take, and he's run out of bounds by number 24, Derek Martin. But that's a first down and a big play for Doug Williams.
Did you see where Anderson ran?
He went toward the sideline. He had the whole rest of the field over there.
He ran right at Vito McKeever. Take a look. If he just turns up field now, there's nobody there. And I don't know what he was looking at. So he goes over towards Vito McKeever, and then all of a sudden Derek Martin comes over and runs him out of bounds.
He had that at least 3/4 of the width of the field to turn back and go all the way. And he'll see that in the films. May know it already. But anyway, it's a big first down to the 25-yard line. They needed that. They send Missler to the left and now Williams to the right and show the I formation. That's Brown, and Brown is dragged down from behind by Jimmy Carter. Number 52, the outside linebacker, picked up a couple of yards.
All right, this time it is Shaw coming into the inside. And just take a look at it. His job now is to turn the play inside. So he takes on John Williams, the fullback, and his job is to turn it inside. When he does that, then he gets help from the rest of the defense. That's a good play because he only picked up 2 yards.
24-9 Oakland. Arizona driving. 10 minutes to go. Third quarter. 2nd and 8.
Mix up in the backfield.
Oh, look at this, though, in the end zone. Look, whoops, they're going to throw nothing there as Derek Martin went down. And I don't think the ball could have been caught anyway.
Yeah, but I didn't think you can check anybody beyond the line. Here comes David Shaw again. Now he's blitzing to the outside. He has no chance this time. Kostadnik, number 67, just blocks him out. But look at this bumping and shoving downfield. Is that at least a legal contact?
Downfield?
Yeah, I mean, the ball was thrown out of the end zone. He had no chance for the ball, but isn't that illegal contact somewhere in there?
Should be. Joe Lavelis has come in as an offensive tackle, number 75. Don Hickman. That put Lavelis for Statnick on the right side. 3rd down play, and he gets it away, and it is overthrown, intended over there for Mac Boatner. He was pursued by Gary Plummer, and it's 4th down.
Well, Monty Bennett was in there. Is that Snipes, number 59, in there? That's Snipes this time. He comes through. He runs right through Clark, and that's Monty Bennett right in his face. That hurts.
Now you can see Luis and Dejas, and this will be a kick of 40 yards. And again, this within his range. He is 4 for 5 in this range now.
This is off the dirt. This is a tough kick.
40 yards out. It's no good. It's off to the side. He is 1 for 3 tonight. And Oakland takes over in the 3rd quarter. They lead 24-9. Tough 3rd quarter for Arizona. Oakland's got the ball back. 1st down, 23-yard line. Derek Holloway goes in motion. Hebert handing the ball off. Bentley gets across the 25-yard line, and Selwyn Drain, the free safety, makes the stop. Monday night, Orlando, New Jersey, here on ESPN. That Flutian group, a lot has been said about them, but they're still doing very well. They're just a game behind Birmingham, and 2nd place tied with Tampa Bay in the Eastern Conference. A lot of draft talk around, as you would understand. Big USFL meeting on Monday, and then the NFL has its draft on Tuesday, and ESPN will be there. Williams, the man in motion. Deep drop by Hebert, goes for Anthony Carter, and Carter's got the 1st down at the 43-yard line. Selwyn Drain hanging on with a little help from Jimmy Carter.
Well, Selwyn Drain's there, but Anthony Carter, just take a look at it. Now they got Carl Ellen coming up. It's a double team. He takes a short, and he knows he's got Drain down deep. Now, Drain doesn't get to Anthony Carter, but the great thing about Carter, once he catches the ball, he knows where the defensive back is. If he slips that tackle, it's a race for the end zone.
43 yards, or rather 43-yard line. Banks, who had 4 catches in the 1st half, has had 1 here in the 2nd half, is wide to the right. Holloway left, Carter not in the game. Hebert on 1st down, swings the ball and just throws it beyond Bentley. And a try over there by Laird to make the interception, but could not do it. 2nd down and 10. It has cooled down perceptibly, Paul, here in Oakland, California.
Sure has.
Got up to about 70 today. I can see you turning blue.
No, there's something about out here, because last year, I remember we were here doing a game, Jim. I lost my voice then, and all of a sudden you get the same thing. You came out today, and you get a sinus problem when you're out here. I love the weather, and I'm not saying anything bad about Oakland and the Bay Area here, but it's just something it does to my voice.
Well, people be thankful for that probably. they say that the pollen count is very high today, very high. 2nd down and 10. That's it is in many places in the country. Well, here is John Williams taking it on the count play and gets the 1st down near the 45-yard line.
This is a pretty play the way they execute it, because Hebert fakes a toss to Bentley. They put John Williams out on the wing. Now watch, he'll fake the toss, and underneath comes John Williams, and the whole defense is going one way, so is the offensive play. And here comes Williams, come back to the outside. Anthony Carter gets a block on Lance Shields downfield that enables him to get some more. Now watch, here they go. Everybody's taking the fake to the right. They come back to the left-hand side, and they pick up another first down.
I tell you what, should Oakland go on and score here, it might be all she wrote tonight for Arizona. They've not been a good second-half ball club this year, and they've not won a game on the road this year. So this is very important, not only for Oakland, but for Arizona. Setting up the screen out here, read perfectly. Williams goes down. Fine job by Selwyn Drain.
Selwyn Drain, one half step more, and he's got the interception for the touchdown. They're setting up. They know they're getting man-to-man coverage on first down, and Hebert's going back to blocking. He's there, and here comes. They let the defense through. They're not beating, but take a look at Selwyn Drain. One more step, Jim, and he was in position to pick that ball off.
Second down and 16 from the 48-yard line of Oakland. They are up by 15 points. 7:05 to go, third quarter. Anthony Carter has come back in. They've got 4 wide receivers out there. Seeing that Drain starts to play center field as Hebert is being chased, and an official gets in the way, and now he throws the ball incomplete.
Jimmy was out of bounds
for Bentley, but he ran out of bounds, and that's all the way back at the 30-yard line. So a first down they had at the 46-yard line of Arizona, and now they've got a third down at their own 30-yard line.
Yeah, with 4 wide receivers, Arizona still came with the blitz. And just take a look. You go see Hebert going, and that's Bruce Laird. 56 is Smith. They're just putting the heat on. Lorch went by. There's Tipton, number 65, chasing Hebert. You think Tipton ever gives up? Wrong. He's going to stay with Hebert, and he's the man that forces him out of bounds. What a great play by the defensive tackle, Dave Tipton.
Here's where you wonder what you do on your playbook. 3rd and 34.
And that's a sack.
They've had sacks. They've had a couple of them tonight, and that's 28 straight games in which Arizona has had at least 1 sack. But they're down by 15 points. Got to hold him here, get the ball back. They give it to John Williams. He's not going to get it up for the first down. Williams still on his feet, stacked up at the 45-yard line. They'll have to punt the ball. Another flag goes down. And you know what? I think Anthony Carter's in the middle of that. Well, he's moving Holloway away. Derek is 5'7", remember.
Derek Holloway jumped up and hit somebody in the head with a shot. And now, if this is against Arizona, it's all, you talk about a stupid play, because it would give Oakland a first down.
They've done that once before. Here's Ted Humphrey. They didn't do exactly that, but on a return to about the 18-yard line, there was a penalty against Arizona after the play that took it back to the 9-yard line.
Well, Hebert's not too happy, so this is either against Oakland or a double dipper.
Foul. Defense, number 32. Offense, number 29. Penalties offset.
Second time tonight.
After the play.
Second time tonight. After the play, so they send out Stan Talley to kick the ball away. And now, let me see if I've got this right. Lonnie Harris, who returned the kickoff and then never was seen again, is back in there. Apparently is okay to return this punt.
You know, and with a hip pointer, if you've never had one, it is extremely painful. And he gets hit on that thing, and I guarantee
Arizona's
that ball's
coming.
Gone.
This is Harris. Better start upfield, Lonnie. Doesn't do any good back there inside the 15-yard line, and Oliver Davis takes him out of bounds. Boy, 6:23 to go. Third quarter. Oakland leads 24-9, and Arizona's got the ball. But again, it's a foot race again, and Anderson will never catch up with the ball. And he's looking back saying, didn't Derek Martin bump me or at least hit me with his foot?
I got a feeling that Derek Martin grabbed him by the arm as he was going by. Let's just take a look at it. Derek Martin out there on Mr. Anderson, and let's just see what happens. Does he reach back with that other hand? Yeah, there's the bump right there. That's a legal check. Or a legal bill, or illegal whatever.
Illegal, not legal.
Illegal. Illegal.
Illegal.
Same thing.
Vaughn comes in as the nose tackle, number 77, on 2nd down and 10. Missler is back in, and he and Williams are wide to the right. And Anderson, who just took that long run, is wide to the left. Here's Williams. A blitz is on. Gets the ball away over the middle, and it is not held on to by Clark coming out of the backfield, but there's a flag down across the field, not in the backfield, across the field.
Now there may be a defensive play down here where they're holding downfield, but there's also Sullivan, the center, number 51, is hurt.
Defense.
That's
number
it. First
21.
down.
First down.
Oliver Davis is holding. It was down here, and also Sullivan, the center, was holding his arm. Now, is he all right?
Well, I don't see a replacement for him yet. Clark goes out. Mistler goes out. Kevin Long comes back in. They'll move the sticks out to the 29-yard line, where it's first down. 4:28 and counting. Third quarter.
Well, Sullivan's all right. He's back over the ball. He's tough.
Didn't miss a game last year. Missed a couple this year. There, the yardage. Each team 30 yards.
A lot more flags, though, Jim. A lot of double fouls.
Oh, yeah. Now, handoff here, and coming out here and running very well is Reggie Brown. Not running too much since the first quarter. Ray Bentley makes the stop. Paul talked about the good game that Bentley had on Monday night. Remember, this Oakland team just played Monday night. In that game against San Antonio, he recovered a fumble, had a sack, and also had an interception. Not bad.
This is a quick reverse by the halfback. We missed a part of the reverse, but here comes Reggie Brown. Now look at David Greenwood. He's going to get up inside. Alvin Powell, he just buried him, and then Bentley comes over and makes the play. It's second down.
And 2 to go. Ball on the 37-yard line. Williams going to try short one out here to Al Williams. Doug Williams to Al Williams. Catch first down, 43-yard line.
Now, Jim, they can do this and the whole evening on either side with either Anderson or Al Williams, because the two corners of Oakland, Derek Martin and Vito McKeever, they are playing off 6 to 8, and then they're dropping back. So don't get greedy. You have plenty of time. You've got 3 minutes in the third quarter. You're only down by 15 points. And remember, if you don't know, there is the 2-point play in the United States football.
The way the cornerbacks were playing, and McKeever's now moved up on Williams a little bit more. It's almost a sure 5 yards. Now they're beginning to back way off as the play begins. Look out. And Williams does get away, and not very far as Reuben Vaughn finally puts him down. Vaughn likes it, but it was the man Shaw who created the entire situation with the blitz.
Oh, David Shaw was right in his face. He's been blitzing all night long. He's coming back, and Doug Williams just sees him at the last second. But Reuben Vaughn, number 77, comes in and puts Doug Williams away, the 4th sack this season for Vaughn.
If you saw the beginning of our show, if you remember back that far, about 2 hours and 15 minutes ago, we said that Oakland loves to blitz, and I think that's become very apparent here as you watch Oakland. They'll blitz not on every play, but it just seems like it. And if you're Doug Williams, you're convinced they're blitzing on every play. It just seems like it. Mistler, the man in motion. And he's going to go deep, and the only man back there is McKeever, who might catch up to the ball. As again, Doug Williams fires down looking for Al Williams, and the ball falls at about the 10-yard line.
Jim, we've seen at least 6 of those. But the ones that were caught, even the one to Anderson, you remember that was about a 25-yard pass across the middle. Well, what's Doug Williams? He looks left first to Anderson and then back to Al Williams. And he just fires the ball straight downfield. There's really no chance. You're absolutely right. McKeever was the only one that had a chance to get the football.
Third down and 15 to go. Arizona looking for its first road game, and as you look at the score, it doesn't look that good, does it, with 2:07 to go, third quarter.
Let's throw a little screen pass here. But they're coming.
They're not coming.
They'll be by the lineman.
Oh, look at that. That's an interception. Went right off the hands of Al Williams and right into the hands of Oliver Davis.
You know, when you hesitated, Jim, Oliver Davis had no idea he caught the ball because it comes right into his hands. Oliver Davis says, what do I have? All right, Doug Williams, he's going to get hammered just as he throws the football. No, that was Browning in his face, but just take a look at, here comes Al Williams. It comes off his hands, and he gets buried by David Greenwood. It's going to make you pay coming across the middle, and it goes right into the hands of Oliver Davis.
That's the first turnover of the night, and Oakland leads 24-9, 1:56 to go, third quarter, and have the football back. From Oakland on a cool Saturday night, I'm Jim Simpson with Paul McGuire. 150 and counting in the third quarter. After the first turnover of the night, Oakland's got the ball on their own 40-yard line, up by 15 points, 24-9. 3 wide receivers. Hebert with 2 touchdown passes tonight gives the ball to John Williams, and Williams has got running room and is dragged down from behind on a fine play by Carl Lorch, who peeled back, the 10-year veteran, and ran clear downfield to make the tackle.
It's a great play by Lorch, just getting downfield to make the tackle, but that play opens up when you split out Holloway and Banks and Carter to the outside. That takes the whole secondary. Now the linebackers are thinking, I've got to drop on first down. I've got to drop out and try to help in the short areas. That little quick pop to the inside, and John Williams is still running.
Carter wide left, Holloway flanked inside him as they were in the last play. Banks on the right side.
I formation.
On the 40-yard line of Arizona. Running play, and Jordan doesn't get too much. Ed Smith is the most visible man there, but Tipton is there also, number 65. And you'll also see Motrandy Taylor filling in for Kit Lathrop at right defensive tackle. Here's Jordan coming out. He had the 107 yards last year against this ball club. Nowhere near that tonight. Carried a couple of times. First time the score tonight was Jordan diving into the end zone. Last half minute, third quarter. Tipton is going off the field and is hurt, and Johnny Lewis is coming in. If they lose Tipton, they've already lost Lathrop. Boobin may be back next week. That's tough. Take a front 4 and take 3 of your top front 4 out of there.
And remember, right at the beginning of the year, Jim, that they what, for the first 4 or 5 weeks, they were the #1 defensive team in the United States Football League.
Then they went to Denver.
Yep. Who did they?
And that started it all. Thrown out very quickly. Williams does a good job of catching the ball and has the first down, I think, at the 28-yard line.
Oh, Jim, he makes 2 moves. He gave him the 2 Walter Payton moves and that held Selwyn Drain, number 20, and enabled him to get the first down. Watch, here's one. That little step. Now, is he going to do it again? Yeah, just hold him a second. Then he picks up the first down. He gets beyond the marker. 2 good moves.
Ball on the 28-yard line. 16 seconds to go, third quarter, and Oakland looking very good. And Arizona having a tough time.
Now go for the strike in the end zone. They got Anderson 10 yards off of Gordon Banks on the top.
Ball is thrown out there, and look out, there goes Mr. Carter, but there is a flag down. So hold on.
Jim, I don't know whether it's a clip or not, but I got to believe that maybe there's a legal man downfield, because there were 3 linemen way out in front of Carter.
Lost it down, too. That's what it is.
Yeah, legal man down.
Illegally downfield. Offense, number 56. Loss of down. Second down.
That's Turner, the reserve center.
All right, now take a look where Anthony Carter is. He's at the line of scrimmage, but look up above. You see the lineman all the way downfield.
4 or 5 yards ahead of him.
Yeah, exactly.
Paul, looking again is how they scored. This is illegal, of course, but Oakland is having pretty much its own way. Frank KUSH himself said after last week's game, he said, I think my mother could take advantage of our defense.
I think what Charlie's saying is that, you know, with the illegal man downfield, when that ball is in the air, those guys can get beyond the line of scrimmage because that's a quick pass. That's the end of the quarter.
That is the end of the third quarter. Oakland in charge by 15 points.
Just excellent defense, and it was a good call.
And it is third down and 20. Arizona just has to stop them here. And Oakland knows if they do score here. And the driver's seat, the blitz is on, the safety blitz, but they pick it up as they go deep for Holloway, and he can't get to the touchdown. And look at this. Banks is down saying, hey, he was tackled. But no. It's fourth down.
Derek Holloway will go after a football. Now the question is, here's Middleton coming up. There's a blitz, and a safety blitz picked up very well by John Williams. And take a look now. Is he tackled? I don't think so.
I think he was leaping, and the man behind him, a defensive man, was also leaping for the ball, and both of them fell way short. Middleton is the man who is that Shields is the man who is deep, and Stan Talley to kick the ball away.
Kick it out of bounds.
10 seconds have gone in the final quarter. He's aiming toward the left side, and flags go down everywhere as the ball goes into the end zone. But flags went down everywhere, and Talley's walking back as though he's going to kick again. Had him started to leave the field.
12 men on the field.
That's it.
Defense.
Doesn't give him the first down, but it'll be 4th down and 15, and Talley will get another shot at kicking the ball away. He hated that ball when it bounced into the end zone.
Well, you know, when Talley kicks his ball, Jim, if you look at it, let me just analyze the punter for a second before we get into it, because we know he doesn't like it. When he's taking his kick, he's trying to just punch.
Then 50 yards. He is 2 for 2.
This will be 50. 51.
51 yards. He's 2 for 2. This would take it out of the 2-touchdown range, and he's got a lot of foot, but has he got the accuracy? Yes, he does. He is 3 for 3, and it is the usual show. Okay, Novo, 14-13 to go in the game, 27-9. Oakland leads Arizona. This is standard procedure for Novo. Years of disappointment with the Baltimore Colts, later the Indianapolis Colts. He knows what it is to lose, and his team is likely to lose its 4th in a row here, unless something dramatic happens. Otis Brown at the 7-yard line. And Otis Brown tries to make something. The return across the 30-yard line by Otis Brown gives Arizona just about the best field position they have had receiving the ball in this half. There's Frank KUSH. A lot of work to be done, and he knows it.
I think one of the things that got this team in trouble at the beginning of this game and all through the game up until now, we're in the 4th quarter with under 14 minutes, is trying to go for the bomb all the time, Jim, instead of going and taking the 12 to 15-yard patterns and working with your backs coming out of the backfield.
Cornerbacks can afford to back off because they know you're not going to throw over there short. They're just guarding against the deep stuff. And the sideline over there. And the ball is caught by Al Williams, and that's enough for a first down. That moves the ball out to the 43. That's a doubt about it, as Reggie Brown carries the ball, and he's got nowhere to go, and that is Bentley down at the bottom, number 50. But Williams throws and has his man, and down goes Al Williams. That has worked on more than one occasion. Ball is not caught down there by Al Williams. Would have been a great catch, but again, double cover to the East Coast and play ball.
This team the first time out, even though at that time, remember, they told us that's one of the best games Arizona played.
High snap.
Missed the ball.
Bad kick. High snap, bad kick. Ball rolls out of bounds inside the 25-yard line. 11:28 to go. Oakland in charge, 27-9. Have the football back again and looking good. Games to Portland and Birmingham, and getting the life scared out of them last Monday by San Antonio before winning. Oakland has righted itself in their drive for a conference playoff spot. And John Williams running very well. He does?
Sure he does. I could see him.
1st and 10. Hebert, Williams again coming this way. There's one tackle and is forced out of bounds by Bruce Laird, the strong side throw, which Arizona's liable to do, and then have to go back to Baltimore. The Stars are finally getting their act together.
Well, they've got Kelvin Bryant back, and that helps.
Baltimore is 4-4-1. They played a tie with Oakland. Here's Hebert right across the middle. Bentley's got it. First down, 47-yard line.
Jim, this is not a routine catch for a back, and Albert Bentley, remember, he caught that touchdown pass from Hebert, but he has to turn around. But the way he turns around is important. He doesn't turn his back to the ball. He turns his body towards the quarterback. You watch him turn that way.
Anthony Carter's wide to the left. Holloway and Banks. Got to scare those defensive backs. Carter's being played one-on-one by Carl Allen. But the ball is handed off instead to Eric Jordan, and he is stood up. Arizona turned the ball over once tonight on an interception that Oliver Davis didn't know he really had. So they're -3 in the give takeaway department in the USFL. I'll give you a not so surprising statistic in a moment. Here is Hebert. They're going to go for Banks, and he can't get to the ball, and Hebert is decked. Birmingham, which leads the conference, playing the best football in the USFL at the moment in the giveaway takeaway department. They are +15. They're doing it with mirrors. Well, they're not doing much with mirrors on that defensive line. Talley to kick the ball away, aiming for the sideline, and he does not get the sideline this time. He start for that team that had moved to Orlando from Washington. The New Jersey Generals have Doug Flutie. Doug Williams back in trouble, and he's going to be caught from behind. Denver put it to him last week. They go home tonight, and they beat Portland by 5, 17-12.
Nice comeback.
And remember, Steve Young had a thigh injury in that one, the extent of which we do not know, but we were told he left the game. Second down and long. Williams goes out here, and Boatner was being held, I guarantee you. Paul Sullivan is in there now as a left defensive end in the front three for Oakland, number 96. Good sack man. Williams delivers the ball and has it, and has the first down. Oakland by 18. Arizona trying to get in the ball game. Less than 7 minutes to go, and this ball is caught by Greg Anderson and put down by John Sullivan. Another first down. Marked the ball at the 45. Arizona wants to get things going in a hurry. Williams not huddling, telling his men what it is. Ball at the 45, but they're running out of time in a hurry. 6.5 minutes to go. Williams again. It's open over the middle. Missler makes the catch and get very much. Well,
so it's not really serious.
Now, look at this over here. Anderson, good defensive play. Nope, they're going to say Derek Martin interfered with him.
Yes, he did. He hit Anderson. Derek Martin has no complaint. That another flag. They'll not only does that, it'll be a 15-yard penalty for pass interference, and then another 15-yard penalty for, what do they call that?
But they can't do anything because the ball is all the way down inside the 5 anyway.
Now remember, that's a 15-yard penalty first on a pass interference call. Here it comes. He hits him, Anderson, in the head. Derek Martin is there. He's moving to the outside. There's one-on-one coverage. Now just watch right here. Right there is the pass interference. That's an excellent call. The ball is knocked away, but he does bump, and then Derek Martin gets up and says something, so there'll be a 15-yard penalty, and then another one half the distance to the goal line. See if I'm right. Yeah, I'm right.
Martin hit him with the right hand in the head. On the left hand, he knocked the ball away, and that's what his mouth did that caused most of the trouble.
All right, here's the first penalty. That's a 15-yarder. Did hit Anderson as he was catching the ball, as he was going for the ball, even though he did hit the ball.
Missler wide right, Greg Anderson to the left.
Don't run it here because the clock is still running. You got to throw.
On the throw, blitzes on Greenwood. Blitzes, and there, oh, I thought, into double coverage. Loops it out there, in and out. There's a bump in the end zone, and they're going to call it.
They're going to call offensive pass interference.
Just absolutely bumped Vito McKeever with his left shoulder and then turned out.
Yep.
Up into the end zone and almost intercepted. You were looking for the right man in Missler, but Greenwood thought he had it and did not.
Boy, David Greenwood played it very well. He was one-on-one out there with John Missler. Doug Williams is looking at him all the way. Never took away from it. Running a corner pattern. The ball is up in the air. It's in the position that it's supposed to be in, but look at David Greenwood. That's just perfect coverage, and then Missler becomes a defender and knocks the ball away.
Oh, it is the final down. 4th down in this series, 4:50 to go. 4th down, they've got to get the ball across the goal line or they lose it. And he fires it. This should be a touchdown. Is he going to get it? No! No!
Vito McKeever and Sullivan
just really pounced on him. Kept on the same route that he was and falls short.
Oh, Jim, you know, that's excellent defense. They're sitting down by the goal line. Here comes a defensive rush. Williams has enough time to throw it. Here's Al Williams, and take a look at, watch him close. McKeever and Sullivan close, at the 1-yard line. Beautiful play by the defense.
Oakland's on their one, but what do they care? 4:41 to go. They lead 27-9, totally in charge.
The believes having fun is the most important business at hand. The USFL.
Contract for years. Hey, come on back to the other side. That's not fair, Darrell. Darrell Wilkerson was 3 yards deep in the end zone.
Yeah, he's looking. He wants offense called.
Flag on the play.
Instead of from the 1, they'll take it out to about the 6.
Encroachment. Defense, number 99. Still first down.
Darrell said, well, I thought he moved.
Well, that gives them a little bit more running room as if they need it. Leading as they are by 18 points. Now remember, Houston plays San Antonio tomorrow afternoon. Houston is 6-3. Oakland is down 2nd place. And winning tonight, they'd be 6-3-1. Denver, which lost to Memphis last night, is 6-4. Arizona would drop to 4-6.
Jim Ray Penny now is playing tight end, I believe. Number 74, an offensive tackle.
On the left side. Yeah, he's out there. He's eligible over there. There he goes. We were right on him, and he's driving downfield. So that'll take it back to the 1-yard line again. I don't know if he's going to go out for pass. Looked like he passed blocking there. But Penny, who caught the touchdown, will be 6-3-1. And Denver has dropped to 6-4. Houston plays San Antonio tomorrow.
The distance to the goal line. Because it's now 1st down and 8.
That's right.
That's not fair. Not fair.
Not supposed to be right, is it? Who said life was fair? Oh, safety, safety, safety. Play made in the end zone. John Williams goes down. Carter looking at him. And there's 2 points, and they'll get the ball back. It'll make it 27-11, and they'll get the ball back. Johnny Lewis was the first to penetrate. Number 68.
Now. Lewis just shot across the line of scrimmage, and it just was not blocked. And I don't know if they're down on him. He goes into the backfield and gets Williams into the end zone for the safety.
Well, they're now within 2 touchdowns with those 2-point conversions again, and there are 4 minutes and 8 seconds, and they do get the ball back. Dowdy will kick the ball away, and maybe the Arizona safety men are not deep enough. Nope, they're deep enough. They're going to have to step back 3 or 4, well, 5 or 6 yards. They were not really deep. Back to the 15-yard line, and whoops, there goes the head down, and Shields goes down, and it's first down across the 30-yard line. 3:57 to go. Tally happy with the result there.
Jim, and I think if you're going to throw now, or at 3:57, you're down by 16 points. But if you're going to throw now, I would throw in towards the middle of the field.
Paul gets it off. Dumps it out here. That is Boatner. What looking for somewhere. Hey, look at Boatner go. And dragged down as he is by John Sullivan, the free safety. But inside the 50-yard line, and a flag goes down.
Well, we're getting flags. We got.
They have not moved the sticks.
Be 1st and 4.
Almost 3 minutes to go. 333 yards. Had a great day last week. Also lost 33-17 to Houston. And there's Missler across the middle again. And John's got the first down at the 48-yard line. Missler's not a big man, 190 pounds, and they keep sending him across that middle. He missed the first time, and now has caught 3 in a row over there.
There's a hurry-up offense, but again, you can throw across the middle, but the only problem is you can't get out of bounds and stop the clock.
They love to see you throw across the middle with 2:35 and counting on the board. And look out, Doug Williams. He is sacked again by Reuben Vaughn. Vaughn, the 3rd-year man out of Colorado, and that takes it all the way back into Arizona territory.
Jim, you know, everybody says, you know, now that they're behind by 16 points, the defensive line just tees off, but still you have to get by people. There was a deal in the line. Reuben Vaughn came right up in Doug Williams' face and made the tackle. That's just hustle.
From the 41-yard line, Williams back on second down, throws and underthrows his intended receiver, and that is Greg Anderson. That stops the clock. 2:23 to go in the game. 27-11. Oakland leading Arizona. And the Outlaws, as you see that Greg Anderson has caught the ball for 144 yards. The big problem is there's been but one touchdown scored by Arizona. That was on a 39-yard pass in the first quarter. With a great block by Sullivan, the center, Reggie Brown took it in down the sidelines. 3rd and 18 to go.
That's almost 40 yards of reception.
Setting up the little screen and throws it out here, and unable to hold on to it is Boatman. And he's still limping from a pop he got back in the first half.
And Monty Bennett, number 91, was all over Doug Williams, and he really had no chance.
It is 4th down and 18 to go.
Well, they're going to go for it because they know that Oakland will just take the ball, and by the time this play is over with, they'll be down close to 2 minutes, and they'll just run the clock out.
Frank Kush's team hasn't won on the road this year. They're about to lose their 4th in a row. They're about to fall to 4-6, and they got to go play Baltimore next week. The Stars are defending USFL champions. There's Williams. Look out, Doug. Gets the ball away. Look at that arm, but he's swinging a not double coverage, but is it an interception? Yes, McKeever has one. Well, another interception.
Jim, that'll take it down to, well, a turnover now. It'll stop the clock after one play to get it going. But the thing about it is that's as good as a punt. It doesn't look like
a punt. You don't need a punt now.
That's right. You don't need a punt, but it's as good as a punt. The pressure is on Doug Williams. He knows that he moves to the outside. Monty Bennett being hauled down. Dave Browning, and all of a sudden he throws up, and look at Vito McKeever. He's been waiting all night for this interception, and here it comes. Just excellent coverage. Al Williams there, he brings it down, and Al Williams was down on the field, but he's up and off the field. He's all right.
Let's face it, there's no real speed in Doug Williams' wide receivers. There's no real speed in his running backs. They've come to the 2-minute warning. Actually, 1:58 to go. Oakland cruising, leading 27-5 to go. And yet when we broke, it was 1:58 to go. Where did the time go? Time was called.
Well, they're going to bring it back to
now they're going to redo it again. You can see it was 1:58, and all of a sudden they're going to start the play, and it was 1:01. Pretty neat trick.
Well, they ran it beyond the 2 minutes at 1:58, Jim, and couldn't stop it, so they had to take it, run it down, and then bring it back.
Okay, I'll accept them. Wes Howell is in. Hadn't put a pass all year. Freshman out of California, playing for Oakland as a wide receiver, but naturally they're going to run the ball. And that is Bentley, who has caught a touchdown pass tonight. Bobby Heber's thrown 2 touchdown passes tonight. And Jovic has kicked a couple of field goals, one of which was 51 yards. He's 3 for 3 for over 50 yards.
And Bentley and Williams have been superb tonight.
They've done the job. No use calling timeout here, Arizona. No, it looks as though the die has cast their 4th straight road loss. Haven't won on the road yet this year, and the 4th straight loss of the year. Whereas Oakland is for Arizona. Final score, Oakland 27 and the Arizona Outlaws 11. A final word from Oakland in a moment. Oakland runs away from Arizona 27-11 with a very big second half.